Good afternoon, everyone. It is Friday afternoon, TGIF. It is the final day, not only of the work week, but it is the final day of the month of January, the 31st. And we flipped the calendar over to February this weekend. And what a weekend it is. Not only do we have the Super Bowl this weekend, and the Hall of Fame inductees announcements. Shout out Troy Polamalu and Alan Faneca. But we have Groundhog Day. And what a weekend it is when the Super Bowl and Groundhog Day are all combined into one weekend. That's living, people. I love Groundhog Day, in case you didn't know. And I love Punxsutawney, in case you didn't know. So we will wait and see anxiously what Phil has to say about the next 6 weeks coming up Sunday morning, right around 7:30 on Sunday. Plus, lots of weather to talk about this weekend. I got boards set up all over the room today because I have so much information for you. It is going to blow your shadow right out of the water. So, let's get started, and we'll break it all down for you. First off, it's Friday. It's whiteboard weather. And that means we are sponsored on Fridays by the real estate team, the Lisa Wilson real estate team of RE/MAX Select Realty. They are a proud sponsor of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're certainly pulling for two of our Steelers this weekend. Again, Troy Polamalu and Alan Faneca to make it into the Professional Football Hall of Fame. Now, the Lisa Wilson team, let me tell you about them. When you're looking to buy, sell, relocate, maybe rent, you want to use a realtor that you trust. Someone that you know is going to be working for you, really exceeding all of your expectations. Let me introduce you to Lisa Wilson, head of the Lisa Wilson team. She works based on integrity, commitment, and results, and she gets all of the above. She is that good. She is at your disposal 24/7. Hopefully it doesn't take 365, but you know what I'm saying. And you're saying, who else is on the Lisa Wilson team? Well, I'm so glad you asked. You look at her webpage, lisawilsonteam.com. Scroll down in the About page, and there you see hers. There's her team. One, Shelly Verzella, somebody that I know pretty well, so I know you can trust Shelly. You can trust Lisa. They are talented. They are knowledgeable. They are the Lisa Wilson team from RE/MAX Select Realty. You can find them online at lisawilsonteam.com. And it is my understanding that they have some new listings coming very soon to a neighborhood near you. So check out the Lisa Wilson team online at lisawilsonteam.com. All right. Now, let us get to some of the information of the day. As I said, big weekend. Let me hit some of this first, as more people are joining. Penguins are finally back in action tonight. Seems like it's been months since they played, but they are back in action tonight, and we're going to welcome back Justin Schultz, I believe. Again, it is Hall of Fame weekend, where you're going to hear the announcement of Alan Faneca and Troy Polamalu, I believe, will be inducted as well, as Bill Cowher and Donnie Shell already going in. We got Groundhog Day coming up Sunday morning, and then Sunday evening it is the Super Bowl. So plenty of activity going on this weekend. Also, if you've been following, and many of us have, the whole Kobe Bryant tragedy, the Lakers play their first game since the tragedy tonight, and I believe they will probably have very moving tributes, and I believe that game is televised on ESPN. Scheduled to start at 10 o'clock, but if you want to watch some of the tributes, I'm sure it'll start just a little earlier. So just an FYI if you're home watching TV tonight. Quickly, born on this day, Kerry Washington, Minnie Driver, the actress, Jackie Robinson, the Hall of Fame baseball player and pioneer, and Justin Timberlake, JT, is 39 years old today. It's National Hot Chocolate Day today, National Backwards Day today, where you're asked to do some things a little differently, a little backwards, and inspire your heart with art day today. Gail said the Milkshake Factory in Murraysville opened today. Good stuff there. Milkshake Factory is delicious. Just saying. Love the Milkshake Factory. So do my son. My older son, Alexander, really loves it. All right, let's talk about some weather information. Let me pull up the current conditions. And outside, as expected, the numbers have climbed just a little bit over the previous days. We're looking at upper 30s to low 40s across most of the area at this hour. Allow me to flip the camera's perspective around. And you can see temperatures range from, again, 39 Newcastle, Beaver Falls 38, 39 in Pittsburgh. Again, look at their light rain showing up in downtown, a flake or two at the airport, and cloudy and 41 in Indiana. So it's either cloudy or, as we expected, some of that light precipitation is beginning to break out. Jason says it's raining a little bit lightly in Greensburg. And here is a look at that radar loop. You can see some of the precipitation beginning to blossom across the area. It's mostly light, and it's mostly at this point in the form of rain showers, a little couple flakes mixing in. I do think as we head through the evening, we'll probably see the atmosphere cooling a bit more, and we'll probably mix in a few more flakes. Any rain in the area may switch over to some flurries and light snow. I do want to tell you that nothing is really going to stick. I expect we'll see any flakes that fall, most of it will melt on contact. So just dreary, generally unimpactful, nothing significant in terms of the precipitation in the area late this afternoon and into this evening. So that's what we have cooking there. Now let me take you over to a couple more perspectives before I flip the camera around. Of course, it's Groundhog Day weekend. There's my friend Phil. When you're in Punxsutawney, visit this place, the Meteorologist Hall of Fame. It's right in downtown Punxsutawney. When you visit there, in the Hall of Fame, you're going to find a fella that looks an awful lot like me. He was inducted in 2008. And there's Phil looking over his forecast history. Here's the breakdown. He's seen his shadow 104 times, no shadow 19 times, no record of 10 times. And the predictions, they started back in 1887. And did you know that our friend Phil got his name after King Philip from England? That's how he was named Phil. So that's where Phil gets his name from. And the Groundhog Day tradition, let me read this off real quick to you. It started as a Christian holiday, really, a takeoff of what was called Candlemas, a Christian holiday in which people would take candles to church, have them blessed, and bring blessings home for the remainder of winter. That's how it got started. The Germans took that Candlemas, they introduced an animal into the mix, and the rest is history. Some of that made its way over to the United States. So that's where Punxsutawney Phil and Groundhog Day comes from. So there's his breakdown. Good chance he'll see his shadow. You can see 104 to 19, the odds favor this over this. Quickly, Super Bowl Sunday, LIV, if you don't know your Roman numerals, that's 54. 6:30 on Sunday, mainly clear, 67 for the Chiefs and the 49ers. So the weather looks like it will be spectacular, or should we say super, for the Super Bowl on Sunday in Miami. Weather will not play a role. Now, weather will play a role the next 24 hours. They're going to get some storms in South Florida, but that's going to be long gone by the time the game kicks off on Sunday afternoon. All right, now let's get to the whiteboard. For today, a couple quick maps. I will show you a couple weak disturbances coming through in the flow that are going to create some light precipitation, occasional from light time to time. Here's the breakdown. Here's the current setup. You can see what we have here. Weak area of low pressure going by, stirring up some light precipitation tonight. Again, marginal temperatures. We'll have some light rain, maybe mixed with some light snowflakes at times. Nothing sticks. Here's tomorrow morning. That energy's gone. Main storm system offshore. I think we'll see mainly clouds, and I think a good chunk of your day on Saturday will likely be just cloudy, with our best chance of seeing Another round of light precipitation coming Saturday evening. This is Saturday evening into Saturday night. You can see some flurries, some light snow showers. Here's your secondary disturbance. That'll kick through Saturday night, and that will be long gone by Sunday morning. This is 7 a.m. Sunday morning. You can see a little ridge beginning to build in. I think Sunday will be dry, save for maybe a flurry up in the Punxsutawney area. And then we'll see dry conditions into Monday with some much warmer conditions early next week. And it looks like the first week of February, here's your time frame, takes us through the 9th, above normal temperatures. That's these colors. It looks like temperatures are going to stay above average through the first week, excuse me, apologize, through the first week or so of February. So it's going to be a continuation of the winter that really hasn't materialized to this point, at least through the first week of February. All right, I'm going to take the hat off because I'm getting warm, quite honestly. So I just need to keep my ears warm. And before we get over to the whiteboard, I'm going to keep my ears warm with the famous groundhog earmuffs. These were given to me by my friend Larry Richard in Punxsutawney at the Groundhog Eve dinner. These come from, I believe, one of the producers of the movie Groundhog Day. So these have a history, and they are from someone who was working with the movie Groundhog Day. They're special, magical earmuffs. All right, let's get over and check out the whiteboard. We're brought to you on Fridays, as I said, by the LisaWilsonTeam.com. They're with RE/MAX Select Realty, buying, selling, renting, relocating. Check them out, LisaWilsonTeam.com. They are at your disposal and exceeding your expectations. Give them a call whenever you have any real estate questions. They are to be trusted. Sunset tonight, 5:36. Rise tomorrow morning, 7:31. Moon is waxing crescent. As we round out the month of January, we're going to finish the month about 7 degrees above average. Snowfall for the month is just 3.9 inches. The average is 11.5. So below normal snowfall, but above normal precipitation. When you take the snow and any rain that's fallen, 3.64 inches. So the average 2.61. So we're a little over an inch above normal precipitation for the month. That makes January hashtag warm and wet and hashtag not wintry. So that's your breakdown of January 2020. Tonight, overcast, light rain and or snow showers. The worst will be a dusting in spots. Most places probably don't get one, but there could be a few spots that get a dusting of snow tonight. Tomorrow, 40 degrees, plenty of clouds, maybe a spotty shower, but I think much of the time tomorrow it's not precipitating. And then tomorrow night, that second disturbance comes through with a few light snow showers, no accumulation, 31 the low temperature. Moving ahead to Groundhog Day and Superbowl Sunday, 45, mostly cloudy. A peak of afternoon sunshine cannot be ruled out. I'm going to be optimistic and say the skies will brighten up at some point Sunday afternoon. And then on Monday, double nickels, 55 degrees, partly sunny skies. Hello, February, 55 on Monday. Tuesday, 56, mild rain showers developing in the afternoon. And then we head into Wednesday, 48 degrees. I think Wednesday will be one of those days where we see on and off rain showers throughout. But again, it is all going to be rain the middle part of next week. And many of you are asking for snow. There's little or none coming over the next 5 days. Again, a few flakes tonight, maybe a few tomorrow night, but they're not going to stick around for very long or stick pretty much at all. So that's a look at your whiteboard for this Friday. Brought to you by the Lisa Wilson Team, LisaWilsonTeam.com at RE/MAX Select Realty. They're working for you, exceeding your expectations. So that, I told you I had a lot for you today. We covered the Super Bowl. We covered Groundhog Day. We covered the forecast. Got it all for you. You needed to know, and I let you know, so now you're good to go. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. All right. That, my friends, is going to wrap it up for this Friday afternoon edition of Whiteboard Weather. As always, I appreciate you checking in, and as always, I ask that you please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. For many reasons, we want to get more people to join into our community, and everyone needs to see these. Share Whiteboard Weather so everyone can experience, these are itchy, so everyone can experience the groundhog earmuffs. Have a great weekend. Go Pens. Go Chiefs. And I'm hashtag Team Shadow. I think he's seeing his shadow Sunday morning. We will see. But I'm going there. I'm Team Shadow. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you Monday, bright and early, 7 a.m. Peace. Remember, live for today. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. See ya.